The Tortoise and the Hare. Once upon a time, there was a tortoise and a hare. The hare was very proud of his speed, and he liked to show off how fast he could run to everyone in the forest. The tortoise was slow but steady, and she always moved at her own pace. One day, the hare was making fun of the tortoise for being too slow.
Have you ever reached your destination?
He asked mockingly. The tortoise replied, "Actually, I'm faster than you might expect. I will challenge you to a race and prove it."
Is this some kind of joke? You are so funny,
said the hare.
I will lap you several times before you cross the finish line. I have never lost a race,
he bragged.
In fact, I am so confident I challenge anyone here to race against me.
The tortoise said quietly, "I accept your challenge. Let's see if you can back up your words with action. Are you brave enough to race against me and prove your speed? If you are swift and quick on your feet, then winning should be an easy feat. Now, let's race." The hare thought it was hilarious to race against a slow-moving tortoise, and just for the sake of amusement, he agreed to the challenge.
Sure,
replied the hare. Then, let's proceed, announced the tortoise. And the fox will have the final say on who wins. So, a course was set for the next day. All the animals gathered to watch the race begin.
fast and slow, swift and steady. Which one will win with such glee? Only time will tell, so let's wait and see who will be the winner ultimately.
With the fox serving as the judge, the distance had been marked, and, with the wave of the flag, the runners were set in motion and the race started. The fast hare took off in a flash. He darted almost out of sight at once. The tortoise, who moved slowly and steadily, trailed behind the hare as he sprinted ahead. With the intention of humiliating the tortoise and emphasizing how absurd it was for her to even attempt to race against him, the hare lay down beside the course to take a nap and wait for the tortoise to catch up, demonstrating how far behind she was and how hopeless her efforts were in trying to keep up with him.
Why bother racing with me?
The hare taunted the tortoise.
I might as well eat dinner here waiting for you. At your pace, you won't arrive for a couple of days.
The hare leisurely took a nap, but the tortoise was too far behind to hear the hare's taunts. Meanwhile, the tortoise continued on her way, not giving up, despite being far behind the hare. She kept moving towards the finish line without stopping. So, the little tortoise kept on inching down the road, and, at last, the slow walker reached the sleeping hare. He was in such deep sleep that he was unaware of the tortoise passing cautiously and carefully by him. After a while, he woke up from his nap, only to realize that he had overslept, and to find that the determined tortoise was already far ahead of him, nearing the finish line. The sleepy hare quickly started running, but he could not pass the tortoise in time. With her perseverance, the tortoise eventually crossed the finish line first, surprising everyone who was watching the race. The hare was shocked to see that the tortoise had won. He realized that he had been too proud of his speed and had underestimated the determination and perseverance of the tortoise. He understood that the race is not always to the swift.
Slow and steady. Yes, slow and steady is the one who claimed victory. Slow and steady. Slow and steady.